Yo, people, what it is, what it do, people. It's your boy Craze, and let me tell you guys something. We are kicking off a new initiative, a new project for the Gundam Evolution community. I got my boy Lux. I see this
What's
side.
up?
I was on this side, and
That
you're
hey,
and yours truly over here, Craze. I'm only here to tell you guys is this. We are starting this new initiative of bringing you guys a little bit more information outside of Gundam Evolution competitive. We want to be also, like we are in the community, we're also part of the community. We're your friends, we're family, and we want to spend some more time with you guys. So Lux here decided, he said, we need to give him a podcast.
yeah, we have to give him something. We need the. What I want to do is just bring us a little more content to the community, so we get them more involved in the competitive scene. And explain people so they understand what we're actually here to do.
Well, that's exactly when we're gonna get over here, and this is just your home away from home. Whenever we can't play this game, because unfortunately right now we are currently in a patch. This is our time to spend time with you guys, and calm the waters. I feel like there's a lot of choppy waters out there. But before we get into that subject, again, this is my boy Lux. He is the man behind the camera, the production master who made all this possible to give you guys a good show. I am Craze. I am just another Gundam head here just to make sure this game makes it in the West. So if you guys are with us, we're with you. We're going to guarantee you guys a good time and make sure that we take Gundam Evolution to the next level. But at the same time, welcome again to Link Up. This is your chance for everybody in the community to get up in that chat. Make sure you speak your mind. Keep it kosher. Keep it professional. And we can answer all your questions from the GENL, the GEAL, the Breakout Series, and anything where we're pretty much allowed to say of things that are coming up in the game. So without any further ado, let me go ahead and throw it over to Lux so I can go ahead and see who's currently in the chat.
They by the way, Chris, they're saying that I'm quiet here in the chat, so let's see if we can get that fixed real quick, and then we can start talking about do a short little recap of our events.
Okay, Testament. I need you to do a little test right now. Go ahead.
What's up, bro? Like we're here, we're gonna have some fun. Anyways, while Craze sets up everything else, I'm gonna go ahead and do a short little recap of our past events. We first started off with the Gundam Evolution Pilot Showdown, where we had a lot of action. It was a single elimination bracket where we had the top four teams: Tekka 2, Team Sucky Vacuums, Inarizaki, and Bork Gundam end up fighting it out to become our first inaugural champions within the Breakout Series. If you don't know what the Breakout Series is, the Breakout Series is sort of our inaugural series where we have 6 events. Teams are all fighting out for points for qualification into the Gundam Evolution New Type League or the Gundam Evolution Academy League. The top 8 teams at the end of I'm sorry, at the end of the series end up qualifying for the New Type League, while the following 4, which is 9th through 12th place, they qualify for the Academy League. The Academy League is where the rising stars will fight for a chance to get a spot into the Pro League, while the teams in Pro League fight for the highest pot and for seeding within the showdowns, essentially. Or that's something we're trying to work out at the moment. So getting back into our events, we had the Gundam Evolution Pilot Showdown, where Team Sucky Vacuums in the top 4 ended up defeating Tekka 02 3-0. And we also have in the semifinals Inarizaki also being Bork Gundam 3-0. That ended up going to the grand finals, best of 5, where Team Sucky Vacuums would eventually win out the series 3-1.
We got to correct that, man. We got to correct this, but I got to correct you on something.
What's up?
Team Sucky Vampires. I don't know who this Team Sucky Vacuums is, bro.
Oh, you're right. It's Team Sucky Vampires, bro. My fault. You're right.
No, but yo, honestly, man, this last event, and we're gonna go through every pretty much the details of what these events are, and we're gonna go through the events as well. So far, we are 3 for 3 in the Breakout Series, and every single event has gotten better. I'm not gonna toot my own horn, beep beep, but we have been getting way better in our production, way better in our overall formats, and I understand that, and I will humbly say that all the competitors that we've had have been comebacks every single time, have had an amazing time. And this is what we strive for, to give you guys an amazing platform to showcase your skills, entertain us, which is the most important thing, entertain us, but while you guys are having fun. Now, T-Sucky Vampires, T-Sucky Vacuums are back-to-back champions. Not back-to-back, I'm sorry. They're two-time champs. The two-time champs.
In the events they came to, technically. They've only been in 2 events. They won both the events they came into. So, no, we can give them the back-to-back title, can't we?
No. I'm gonna give it a two-time champ. Dr. Disrespect, I love you. I humbly praise you. But our real two-time champs are Team Sucky Vacuums, the tippy top of the Gundam Mountain. And we gotta respect them, man. This team came in and they absolutely marauded the competition. It hurts me because my team is in the mix. But every team they're all talented. They all did their absolute best. But this team is built different. These guys are ridiculous. They did their homework and they're doing everything possible to make sure that everybody gets this nil after that win percentage. Because holy shit, if I tell you the stuff that I saw the day before that my guy Lux knows about, man, y'all never scrim Legacy again. I'm just gonna call it what it is.
Man just has prophetic words, man. Everything he says just comes true, like to the T, like bar for bar. Everything just happens. Like you can't stop him. Whatever comes out of his mouth actually happens. No.
Hey, and look, and speaking of devil, the guy himself, Legacy, is in the chat. And before we get to that point, real quick, shout out to Arrow, shout out to Murrow, Bless, my brother. How you doing? Alternate. Oh, one of the new guys that came. Not new guys, but new guys to me because I just met him. Obsidian, the famous, glorious Vampy. Let's go. The social media manager social media manager for Gundam Evolution. Thank you, Mr. Swiggy Bye today. I absolutely adore. Thank you so much for coming through. We got over here. We got Regalia. Oh, we got Stolly as a first-time chatter. What does that mean, Lux? What does that mean to Twitter? That means that Stolly has never shown his face on this channel. How the hell is that possible?
I mean,
incredible.
It is what it is.
Had to call him out. I had to call him out for that one. We got Sunglasses. Ooh, that guy right there. Sunglasses. Spicy. That's a spicy Discord server user. And of course, Richard the Robo. And one more, but absolutely, I have to leave the best for last. The voice, one of the voices of the AGL. What am I saying? I see one thing.
GENL, bro.
No. Sorry about that. I was looking at the past events, and the EGL was in there amongst the
competition.
Yeah, that was the competition. It's all fair and level more, right? But shout outs to one of the two voices of the GENL, the GEAL, and the Breakout Series. In total, the voice of the Gundam Evolution competitive scene, Easy P Wonder Chef. Please go check him out. Shout out to Wonder Chef. Go check out his channel. Make sure you guys drop a follow and tell him when you see him. That Craig said that you had waffles at the door ready to go. You had some advanced GG ready to go, and of course, a little kiss to the cheek. Just tell him I sent you. I see them coming through here. Look at that. Okay. Wonder Chef, you better speak your mind. I'm glad you came through. I'm glad everybody else is out there. I'm glad all you guys came through. This was an impromptu stream today, to be honest. We wanted to make sure that we got some stuff squared off, but this is for you guys again. Everything we do is for you guys. So we appreciate all the love and support back. But without any further ado, I kind of stress this out as much as I can. We want to get into any questions you guys have in regards to anything that we're doing. And I must reiterate, we are not, to those people that don't keep asking me the question, we are not the organizers for the Gundam Showdown. We would, who knows, maybe one day, but no, we are not the people running the Gundam Showdown. So please stop asking me to do certain things. I can't do that, and we will not do that. Just understand that we are giving you everything we can for everything else. But the Gundam Showdown, all we ask you is go support Bandai, go and play in the tournament, and let's just keep driving this game up, okay? We also have, if I'm not mistaken, we also have any other questions in regards to the previous events and the upcoming events. Lux is the guy to ask, so any questions you guys might have for anything that's coming up from us, Lux has all the answers for you, so make sure that we are all on the same page and we understand why the Breakout Series is so important in the upcoming year, okay? Good way to dodge a bullet. What you talking about? I ain't dodging no bullets. I'll fight I'll take anybody. I don't care who you are. You talking about? I ain't scared no dude. I ain't scared no ghost. And while we're doing this, while we're about to get to the Lux, I hope you guys are enjoying the Omega, the absolute godly soundtrack I have right now going on in the background. So please enjoy your anime soundtracks while we continue our show. And yeah, let those questions roll in the chat so we can be more happy to answer them. Okay, Lux, tell them what it is that we're doing. Tell them what's the whole point of playing in the Breakout Series. Why is it so important that they do this?
The Breakout Series is. I was trying to do a little pacer test, little voice line right there for those of you who in middle school did the pacer test. But yeah, the Breakout Series is, once again, I'm going to reiterate this. It's our inaugural event for the Gundam Evolution New Type League. The Breakout Series allows competitors from North America and Europe to compete to vie for points that will qualify them for either the New Type League or the Academy League. The Academy League is basically our Challenger League where rising stars can vie for spots and fight for a chance to get into the New Type League through a relegation system. Those in the top 8 at the end of the Breakout Series automatically qualify for the New Type League, which is our Premier League, where the top players in Gundam Evo within those 2 regions will fight for the biggest pot that we can provide, alongside a possible better seeding. We're not 100% sure about that, but for possible better seeding within the showdowns.
That is something. Yeah, that is something that we're working diligently, is to get a way that all your efforts through all those games and all that can be in some sort of way prized within the events that Bandai will be running within next year. We don't know what it is they have planned for next year, but that doesn't mean that we have to just wait, sit down and wait for anything to happen. This is why we continue to go ahead and make we're not making plans. This is already the foundation. The GENL is literally set up all the way until the end of next year. Like Lux said, the Breakout Series is comprised of 6 total events. Those 6 total events at the current moment are not roster locked. You guys can bring in the teams of all the players you want, because at the end of the day, all we really care about is the team name and the owner of the team, because that's the one that will be getting the points. At the end of the 6-match series, the top 8 teams, as you already know, will be moving on to the GNL Pro League Series. That will be the series that we can showcase to the rest of the world who the top 8 teams within the North American region and the European region. And yes, in our league, Canada does exist. Just got to say that.
Yeah, and just the Craze, we have a little request here to turn down the music a little bit. So can we get on top of that?
Oh, no problem. Shit, I like my music. Good damn. You told me twice. Shit. I'll blast my own ears of your shit. They can hear the click clacks. But go ahead, continue.
Yeah. So we have a question from Legacy for the next GENL tourney. Craze, do we want to tell them when the next tournament is?
I'm not gonna tell them the date. Because you never know. Some things might change in between. But the next event, the next Breakout Series event from us, will be in January. December, it has been saved for the Gundam Showdown. The first 2 weeks on December 10th and December 17th, it will be strictly for the Gundam Showdown. I want you guys to, whoever can participate, I want you guys to go in there, be professional, represent the GNL, and show them that, you guys are there to give a good show and get that money, okay? I'm warning you guys. I better not see no Battlefield teams or no Split Gate teams out there taking the money from our Gundam teams. I'm holding you to this, okay? I want the top 3 prizes in that showdown. I want them to be for who? GNL, okay? You guys represent us. I'm holding you to this, okay? If you guys can't make it, hey, believe you me, man, we're trying, but at this point, I know that it won't change. The rulings won't change, but I can't speak on their behalf. I'm just being truthful to myself. I don't see that ruling changing for this event. It doesn't mean that something can't be, if something isn't in the works for something else in the future. Remember.
And Go
Go
ahead,
ahead.
finish your statement, Chris. You want me to go? You want to finish your statement?
No, I was gonna say that if you guys don't trust the game, at least trust the process. Trust our process. We are working with you guys. We're also doing what we can where both sides can merge at one point to be able to be, open, professional, and see both sides, okay? You guys already know I've done my best to try to help you guys out in certain occasions as long as the community does the things the right way, okay? We won't get into the topic, but we'll let things kind of go from there. But the whole point is we here at the GENL, we're working towards giving you guys the competitive scene you guys always wanted. All right? So this month, first 2 weeks, Showdown. Last 2 weeks, relax. Go have some eggnog. Go eat some ham. Pernil if you're Latino. Whatever you do to have a good time, enjoy your holidays. Because come January, the first thing you'll see back is us. So make sure you guys are ready to go. Get those teams ready because we're coming back strong in January, okay?
And to add on to that, Craze, do you think we can give them the title of our event? All right, am I allowed to say that?
You go ahead and give it to them. I'm not going to give them everything. Yeah. You go give it to them.
All right, yeah. So the title for our first event in January is going to be Celestial Assault. I hope you guys are excited for that. It's going to be huge. We're going to have a lot more things on the production side that we're adding on. We're improving in every facet that we can. And I hope you guys look forward to that.
And most important for Lux, this is for you, baby. This is for you, baby. No more. I repeat, no more Discord streams.
Indeed.com. No hashtag not sponsored.
No more Discord streams. No more Twitch streams. We're going full send into spectator mode. And you guys already know that the spectator mode is already in the game because a couple of you guys have been kicked out of matches. And for some reason, the bug sends you back into spectator mode. So you guys got first access into something I couldn't even show you guys. But overall, yes, we will be coming back with Celestial Soul on a different level, okay? We're only going to get better. And with the tools that they're giving us, we're gonna do our best to give you guys an amazing show. You guys give us your talent, and we showcase it to the rest of the world out there. Because it ain't all about Japan. I can honestly say we got better teams in Japan. I'm sorry. You quote me on that. Clip me saying that. You can send that over to. I'm not gonna start no beefing here. Well, go ahead. Just tell them. Well, I know we got the better players. The West got better players than Japan.
No, for sure. And no, I'm not gonna lie. Legacy, I'm here saying that Simmer's a dead month to play. That's why we are here bringing you the Link Up podcast. We are gonna be coming in here throughout the next 4 weeks. We have plans for content for you guys. So whenever you guys feel lucky, come on by, drop a view, and we can get down jigging you.
Yeah, man. Like this is your chance. We'll if we start getting more information, whatever news we can get our hands on. That's available to be shared or anything that's public out there. We're going to reiterate it here, repeat it, go over it. If you guys want to join up, perfect. We'll go through everything together. And we will start on occasions bringing in maybe somebody from the community. Somebody that, is a part of the competitive scene that, you guys will love to meet in person. Who knows? Some people that don't like to share their faces. We might get them to show their face. Who knows? Those profile pictures are very deceiving. That might not even be Legacy in the side picture. That might be his brother or something. We don't know. But we'll find out if you tune into Link Up.
Yes, sir. And Craze, I'm not sure if you want to go in a little bit more in depth on the Gundam Evolution New Type League or the Academy League, give them a little breakdown of what we have planned here or what we are planning in terms of format.
Actually, you know what? I think it's time that we actually spoke a little bit more about one of the leagues that we always mention, but we never break it down a little bit, and that's the Academy League. Everybody wants to be in the New Type League. Everybody wants to be in the pro scene, but the reality is only 8 people can do it. So, coming from a background from the FGC, the fighting game community, the real grassroots series, the real grassroots scene, we gotta admit it. The FGC is really where it came from. Like, guys don't get the support, and they still rock it. I'm all about everybody getting the fair shot at the top. You want to be the best, you got to beat the best, right? I don't got go going against that. Ain't no freebies in my world. So what do? We created the GAL, the Gundam Evolution Academy League. Anybody who didn't make it to the top 8 will participate in the Academy League. This is their real path to the Pro League series, because through the Academy League, the top 2 teams in the Academy League will have the shot at the bottom 2 seeds, 7th and 8th. At the end of both seasons, at the end of the season for both leagues, they will go into let's call it a Champions Cup. Let's call it something. Let's just give it a name. You guys will go in there, go at it, have a little tournament of sorts. Whoever wins will get the 2 slots in the Pro League, and the 2 teams will go into the Academy League for the next year. So this is a good shot for anybody who couldn't make it to the pro scene. This is your shot to get into the Academy League. But there's way more to it than just saying that you're going to play in the Academy League. No.
But Craze, you got to explain. How did they get into the Academy League, man? How did they get to the Academy League?
The more you know. How you say that?
Yeah.
We're going to do it the following way. When we end the Breakout Series and we have our top 8, the next 4 positions in the ladder, 8th, 9th, 10th, and 11th. No, 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th. Those 4 teams are guaranteed a spot in the Academy League. The Academy League will not start until we have a total of 8 teams competing. And how are we going to get the other four teams? We're going to have 2 qualifying events. From those qualifying events, on qualifying event number 1, we're going to get the top 2 teams. For the next qualifying event, we're going to get the top 2 teams from there, and those teams will make up the last 4 to make up a total of 8. And that's how we progress from there. More information on how and what format we'll be using, we'll be releasing it, as time passes, because we still have a lot of time before that starts. But keep in mind, everybody has a shot to get into the Academy League. But once we pass those 2 qualifiers and we have our 8 teams, those guys start working. Those teams start grinding to get to that level, to try to get those top 2 spots. And the Pro League, they're busting their ass because the last thing they want is to fall into the 7th and 8th. Because if you go to 7th and 8th, you got to fight for your spot.
Yeah, and Craze, I think we have enough of our Academy League if you want me to break down how that will work.
Go. You know what? Tell them how it is.
All right, I got you. So in the Academy League, like you said, the next 4 following slots, 9th through 12th place within the Breakout Series, automatically qualify for the Academy League. We will after the Breakout Series, we will be hosting 2 open qualifiers for all people to enter. Those top 2 teams within each of those qualifiers will qualify for the Academy League, leaving 8 total people fighting for a potential Pro League spot at the end of the year. There, alongside the Pro League, there will be 2 splits in the Academy League as well. That first split, those top 4 teams in the Academy League will automatically qualify for the next split of Academy League. And though they will also have a final where we might have a prize pool. We're not 100% sure, but we'll also have a prize pool where they can fight out to earn a prize pool at the Academy League as well. After that split, we'll once again hold 2 more qualifiers to get our next 4 teams into split 2. Split 2 is the most important one at the end, because those top 4 teams will then have playoffs, where now the top 2 teams out of those playoffs will then go and fight for their seedings. Those seedings will determine who they play in the relegation system for a chance to get into the new type league. So that is how our format will be going into the 2023 season.
Man, when I think about what it is that we got planned, man, I gotta keep on. I gotta reiterate, we're not doing these one and dones. This isn't a one and done situation. Like, everything that you do, we want to make sure that you guys are feeling satisfied. That, man, I'm putting this time in, dude. I'm doing this, man, and I feel like I'm competing, and I'm actually putting in time for something that I feel like I'm gonna get. Like, we're gonna do our best. Remember, we're grassroots. I hate using that word, but we are. But we're working with some people coming up who have seen what we're doing, who've seen what we are offering you guys in the scene, and with all the good compliments, all the praise you guys have given us, for our work, live on stream, and also for the formats and all that stuff, they've taken notice, and they have reached out. We are working to see if we can get you guys something pretty cool. All right. We want you guys to play. We want you guys to have a good time, but we also want to give you guys something as well. So give us a little time. We got a lot of stuff in store, and I hope that all of this is to your pleasing, because at the end of the day, we're not cashing out. We're not cashing out of this stuff. We're doing this out of the love for competition, because Lux loves the competitive scene. I'm a competitive dude I'm a spectator. But at the end of the day, I'm a huge Gundam fan, and this for me, I don't know what Lux. I'll ask you in a bit. For myself, Gundam means a lot. I mean, I don't gotta tell you. I mean, do I gotta show you the stacks? It means a lot to me. So finally getting a game of this caliber in the West, it's very satisfying. I know the game itself, it's in a rough state right now. It's in a rough state. But I have to thank all those players out there that even with the rough state of the game, they still play. But it's no harm, no foul if you guys go out and you play something different for a little bit, because you feel that you just don't want to get into the queue because the queues aren't there. It's understandable. But I appreciate the fact that you guys aren't going around, the game is dead, this and that, blah, blah, blah. Speaking ill will, like, it means a lot to us, because maybe some of you guys that are out there aren't part of the Gundam community, like some of us are for the last, I don't know how many years. And you're just coming in because this is competition. Because I know a lot of people who came into this game because this is a way to get money. This is probably possibly an avenue to become a pro, whatever that means at this point in time. Yeah. But if that's the avenue you took, then by all means, perfect. But for the rest of us who are diehard Gundam fans, this game means way more to us than you can ever imagine. We want this to succeed, not just because of the possibility of becoming an E-series and a bigger grand stage. We want this to succeed because we want the West to sorry, my French. Yeah. We want this game to be as big as it is in Japan. We want it to prosper here. All right. So looking into this here. Yeah. Real quick, Lux, why are you here, bro? Why do you do this? Why are you in Gundam Evolution? What made you even come over here? Except for me,
For me, coming to Gundam Evolution, I'll be honest, I wanted to compete. I've been a competitive person my whole entire life. You can see the trophies in the back. There's only one first place trophy, and ironically, it's the smallest one. You got a bunch of runner-up trophies over there. But, hopefully I can get my big first place trophy someday. But I came here first to compete. And, I eventually, I met Craze, and, his passion for the game and wanting to start a competitive scene, it just stuck onto me, and I wanted to be a part of that. And now I'm here helping create the Breakout Series, the new type of league, Academy League, and hopefully I can be here throughout the whole entire process. I'm enjoying the ride.
And believe me, man, this wouldn't be possible, was it, if I didn't have Lux by my side? That's what we do. People huge props to Jameson, huge props to Wonder Chef. These guys are well-renowned casters in other titles, man. You probably see Jameson in PUBG. You've seen Wonder Chef in Pokemon Unite. These guys do a lot of different works, from Smash to all these. These guys are from two different sides of different universes. One guy is MOBA fighting game. The other guy is pure shooters and I don't know, God knows what. But they're here, like Legacy said, doing the Lord's work because they're giving us their talent. They're giving us their time to give you guys an authentic, a good, overall amazing experience. I will. Yeah, no, seriously, I'll throw it out there. If anybody out there knows somebody that knows somebody, y'all better send them our way. All right, send them our way. Any help that we can get to give you guys a better experience, by all means, we most humbly appreciate it. Okay, it's the effort that counts. We absolutely love you guys.
I'm still locked up in Craze's basement. Please free me. He has me working, getting 1 hour.
Shut up! Simmer down now. Lock the doors. Yo, listen. What's this? Oh, damn. Yo, y'all just showing off, man. Talk about checkmark chat. Y'all just showing off. Don't worry about it. Y'all keep rocking with us. That checkmark will be here in a month. I'm just gonna say it right now. Yo, shout out to Joker, my brother. Thank you for coming through. I appreciate that. Party Parrot. I hate the fact that we don't have the better TTV emotes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because it's like random nonsense in the chat, like parrot raid or some shit. I don't know what the fuck these people talking about.
People
Uh,
said.
what like I said, crazy is the only reason dudes didn't quit after the showdown news. To be honest, single handedly holding the game together. All right, I'm gonna address only that. Okay. Again, I'm not speaking on behalf of Bandai. I'm a father of two. So are you gonna get this from me on anything we do? I look at both sides. We look at both sides. Feel me? I know what you guys want, and I know the business side of how things work in a lot of other games. There's a lot of red tape out there that we people can't cross. Unfortunately, as you know, Bandai is very regionalized. You got Japan on one side that's dripping little by little. Like, oh, he's thirsty. Let's just give him a little cap of water. And we're drinking that thing like we can, bro. Like we just had the craziest Coca-Cola in the world. But they have people that work for them out here, contractors and employees that are here to do this for a job. They got this job not because they got sought out, but they accepted the job because they want this to succeed. So when I go around and I see people that say, "Oh no, they really don't want this to succeed out here," bro, that is very ignorant. That is very ignorant. None of y'all want to go out of your way to do a job to say, "Oh fuck it, I never really cared about it." No, man, no. Time is precious. Time is money. Come on, people. If people are like us, if we're putting in the time into this, we're doing it for a reason. Now, the whole showdown thing, well, I will tell you that region lock thing was out of left field. All right, but there's a lot of legal stuff that goes on behind it, and I know, and I will say, and I can speak on, and I can say this on my behalf about people like Anthony Vitale, who you guys see on the Gundam Showdown, who is the director of esports for North America. He has always been advocating to get you guys a lot of stuff. Bandai doesn't like, and they said it clear at the very beginning. You guys know. You guys heard other prophets out there speaking the word of, whatever they want to say, saying that, oh, Bandai doesn't do cash tournaments. Remember at the very beginning, we didn't get support or any acknowledgement from Bandai because they were not gonna mess around with events that had money involved. They don't do that. But Anthony went ahead, he did his best, and he got a $20,000 stipend for this tournament. That was, and I know he did it with the best intentions. He really wanted to give you guys something cool before the end of the year. Unfortunately, getting hit with that regulation is hard, and it's not as simple as saying, I will give up I know people say, I'll give up the money, I'll play for free. We get that. But like you said, not everybody's that honorable. We got authentic people who are competitors out there who are willing to play for free for nothing because they just want to show off. They want to showcase what they know and how they play. But it's not that simple because somebody is always going to make a bigger deal, and that's where things get. One person can mess up everything. So in regards to the showdown, please, if you're able to play, please play. Also, please do not mess this up for the rest of us. Don't go into the event saying, oh, I'm going to go in there, use Zaku 2 Melee because it's not banned, and I'm going to trigger that bug to see what Bandai does because that's super ignorant, one. Again, I'm going to call it stupid because you think that that's going to do anything? All that's going to do is just going to embarrass us. So, come on, do yourself a favor. If you're one of those dudes that's cringy or dudettes that's cringy in the scene, do us a favor, stay home, turn off your PC, put some water into it, make sure it's all nice and soggy, and don't play again. Because that's not why I don't know why you're even here if you're trying to do that. Go back to where you can throw out that garbage. But here, for the ones that really want it, don't mess it up. Because you guys don't know if the next event that they do isn't region locked. Maybe they'll take what we're doing, right, Lux?
Yeah.
Maybe they'll take what we're doing and use our format. But how are we gonna find out? How are we gonna find out if they fuck it up for us? Come on, people.
Yeah. And just to add on to that, like if you're competing in our events and you're not based in the US here, just for this showdown, I would just recommend not just sit this one out. We don't want you to get banned from that because if our events do eventually go in tandem with the Bandai events, the showdowns, then you wouldn't be able to play in those, and that would just also ruin like your participation in our league. So basically, it'll also hurt your team. So think about your team, think about the future of Gundam Evo competitive, and everything will go well, man.
Yeah, man. Like I see in the chat. Like, yeah, there was a massive fumble of the bags. We get that. We get that. But this is an end all be all, bro. Because at the end of the day, I'll be honest with all you guys out there, and with everybody out there. I honestly feel that PC was a beta test. I feel that we were the authentic beta test. Some people are actually forgetting that this game is only 2 months old. Is it 2 months? About 3 months, right?
We're going on 3.
Yeah, we're going on 3 months, right? 3 months. We're 3 months in. We have 7 maps. How many units? More than Overwatch.
Correction.
When it started.
Wait,
more than Overwatch a year ago, okay? Because we got 6 new characters in 3 years. Yes or no?
That is true, yeah.
Man, I played Overwatch in the beta when Bastion had a shield. And we didn't get almost anybody getting any new characters out there. But again, we're not Overwatch. So for the time being, in my humble opinion, the one crucial thing that they need to fix is the frame drop issue in the game. We need a solid foundation for this game. Something that works, that makes you want to keep playing. And then they progress to the other problems you guys all mentioned.
Let me get like 140. Let me get like 140.
Cool. Wait. Oh, I got to do this. Cool Cam. Thanks for showing by. Thanks for that comment. But they copied the whole game, so they already had a blueprint to work with their own better spin. Not really. Because if that was the case, Team Fortress 2, the golden pedestal of what it was to play team-based shooters, hero shooters, had the blueprint. And when Overwatch came in, they weren't bug-free. They weren't stress-free. They weren't complaint-free. It took a multi-billion-dollar company and how many years to finally get it right? Who played Overwatch and didn't complain about matchmaking? Who played Overwatch and didn't complain about imbalanced heroes? Yeah, I'm looking at you, Reaper. Yeah, I'm looking at you, Hanzo. Yeah, I'm looking at you, May. You were Kaplan's favorite, May, but you were never touched. But we knew the truth. So not every game is guaranteed. The boost system this is a brand new mechanic. It's like saying like Timefall 2. Why did that fail? I'm sorry. Why did Timefall 2, one of the greatest games out there that never got the chance? It had its problem, but it had a fucking bad release. Everybody makes mistakes. But no game is without fault. So you can't say that there's a game out there that they copied and it had the blueprint. If that's the case, we would have had Overwatch 3 with like this with Bandai. The game goes to tier 2 than Overwatch. I prefer it. Happy I dudes can't even name. What you talking about?
Wonder Chef, can they fix the issue with my aim? Hey, bro, hop in the game with me and Craze, but we fix that right up, man.
Bro, wait. I am not signing up for that one. Because later he's gonna be cracking at me because he can't headshot somebody in front of him. You crazy?
You know, we can hop into Lux boot camp. I got both of y'all.
Kovacs. I keep hearing Kovacs is a good thing.
Kovacs is good. Aim Labs is also good. I think Kovacs is really good for fast-paced shooters. If you want, I think Aim Labs is also really good if you want to do like be more flicky, like for like Valorant, Rainbow Six. Those games I think Aim Labs is good for. But if you want like better tracking, fast-paced games like Apex Legends, Overwatch, and stuff like that, I think Kovacs is the way to go.
Yeah, man, these sunglasses, you absolute troll.
And Bitey, I don't know if you're still here, bro. I remember you from those Hyperscape days, bro. Bro,
wait,
I want to
go. In here?
He wasn't here at one point.
I didn't see a dog because I know Bitey's in the room when I see a white little dog.
You missed the dog, man. Someone posted a little cat. He posted a little dog.
Game itself is phenomenal. Just one more communication and small fixes. And you know what? And again, what the community did, it shed some light on some stuff. I know that they read it. I will say right now, they did read it. They did read it. Okay, I will say they did read it. Now it's just a time. It's just waiting on, how they choose to respond back. But there was a couple. There was one thing that I will speak to the community later on outside of the stream about one misconception, because there's something that was confused that is not you guys' fault because you guys didn't know, but that has to do with who you guys think are in certain positions. There's a confusion about that, but later on I'll reach out to that group of people and I'll let you guys know. That way you guys can go ahead and spread it out. But that's something I do want to kind of clear up. But yeah, other than that, I want to say, damn, we've been here almost for an hour. I see some new first time chatters here. I do appreciate you guys coming by. Welcome to the GENL, the Gundam Evolution New Type League. If you've never seen one of our events, please visit our YouTube channel, Gundam Evolution New Type League. All
down in
the
panels
VODs
below in our about section. In the panel section below, we got that linked right there, all for you. All the VODs, all the matches, upcoming highlights, and more events. Even the Linked Up podcast. You missed this one day, it's going to be on the YouTube channel too. So go ahead and check it out.
Yeah, man. If you guys want to catch up on the first part of the Showdown and see when Team Sucky Vacuums took the first ever dub, you guys can go check out that full VOD. You guys want to see Halloween Havoc, our second event, and see when Team Bozos came in and killed the game and took the second event, you guys can go check that out. But with an added on bonus of having individual matches that were streamed are also individually separated into different videos. So every single match that is streamed will have its individual video. So if you guys want to go check out how this team is playing, this is your chance to go, spy on them publicly. And then of course you want to go check out Gundam's Grace, which is our recent tournament, our event number 3, one of our most successful ones. Very excited. Even with the less teams, we had an amazing turnout. Amazing turnout. You guys can go check that out. Every single match has been streamed and has been divided into individual videos. So go check that out. And follow us on Twitter, GNL_GG. Same thing on Instagram, GNL_GG on everything. Except for Hive. We are on Hive as GENL. So if you think Twitter is dying, go to the Hive because we on that as well. So make sure you guys follow us as well. It's Craze FTW. My boy I am Lux with an X in the middle. I'll guarantee you guys will not be disappointed.
Do we know what time maintenance is ending? Maintenance will be ending for you on the Pacific time at 9 p.m. and on the Eastern time it'll be 12 for us.
True. And until then, I'll be playing some Need for Speed.
Craze, did you want to... I'm sorry.
My inner race. I want to get in there, bro. I'm trying to be Vin Diesel family. That's my shit tonight.
I got you. I was gonna ask, do you want to go over to patch notes real quick while we are sitting here waiting for maintenance to end?
Actually, that would be cool to do because I did notice that this morning they did a last minute correction to the patch notes. Apparently, there was something about Exia.
Oh, there was something about Exia? Yeah. So they basically went in and they just corrected the description of GM Beam Saber. They just adjusted the description for one of the columns.
All right,
just so they make it a little bit more accurate.
Yeah, I was a little concerned when I saw the Exia got a correction. Everybody said we're bringing back our boy. No, he's still gonna get that cooldown. So yeah, people are losing their minds over 3 seconds. It's incredible.
Yeah, and I was gonna ask you, how do you feel about a new Gundam?
Bro. I want to see the POV from my enemy's perspective, because when I go like this and shoot that cannon up, bro. That's just got I know that from the player's POV, you're not seeing nothing happen. You see, boom, boom, bro. But from the other enemy's perspective, you see the guy go like this into coffin mode and blast you at the back. Get out of here. But I will say though, I am super hyped because I do like his G maneuver. I do like his G maneuver, man. That's just actually pretty sick. Do you imagine like just like diving on the team, activating that, and then trapping one of the guys in there? Fight back, fight back! I can't get to you. Fight back.
Bro, I'm honestly gonna say I'm excited for his funnels. It looks like if you get the max if you get the max max tags actually on with his funnels, you can activate that. That chunks like half your health. I think 4 shots will give you the max amount of damage you can get with that.
Yeah, I did see that in the last update from Gundam Evolution. They did describe that. I thought it was just you know how us casuals play. Just pew pew pew, ability, but no, there's a little bit more to it. Like,
Hmm.
that was actually pretty dope. I like that. I like New Gundam. Like, to
Hmm.
be honest, New Gundam is the face of Gundam. Always has been. People just don't know it. RX-78 2, right here, Granddaddy Gundam. Yeah, that
Hmm.
is. Yeah, that's classic. But after him came New Gundam. That was
Hmm.
the upgrade, you can say.
Yep. Yeah, and just going through the patch notes a little bit more, I'm kind of excited for these pale riders. Um, Something I did notice within their show match they had the other day was that they gave Pale Rider an extra a slow charge, which is not shown in the patch notes. So I'm guessing they chose not to go through with that. But he is receiving a damage nerf, to having his damage nerf from 60 to 58 per shot. And they also nerfed his repair pod, so that basically they're saying, no, sir, you are not the main healer of the team. So
Oh, come
now
on,
instead of getting 200 per second, you're getting 120 with the increased cooldown from 14 to 16 seconds.
man. Centau, the actual update is currently running as of about an hour and 42 minutes ago. So it's already
We have
been being pushed in, but it'll be done by what, midnight?
Yeah, midnight.
EST, right? Okay.
Yeah, Eastern.
So you guys, after this at midnight, I'm counting on you to give me all the updates into the servers. And by the way, if you guys are new and you aren't part of a server, I recommend go ahead and check out the Reddit cord. The Reddit cord is the Discord server, not by Bandai. It is a community run server. It has the majority of all the Gundam Evo players in there. So if you guys don't see, go ahead and go check that out. I'll see if I can drop the link for it soon enough. But you guys can find it. It's fairly easy to get. Um, but going back to the patch notes, we haven't spoken about the real MVP of this patch note.
What are we talking about, Chris?
Bro, for all of us non-aimers, our guy Mahiru, you can shoot the roof and somebody's getting killed in the first floor.
Oh yes, sir. Mario definitely needed that buff. I think the way they had it set up was like it's sort of like Overwatch, where if you're playing Junkrat and you hit them and you have to hit them directly, it's a lot easier in that game. But when you're playing in mobile suits where you have boost, it's really hard to get those guaranteed hits with Mahiru. So I think the AOE splash damage they added in for the radius was really well needed, especially with the buff from 20 to what 200 or no 20 to 180. That was much needed.
Dude, I'm telling you. Me, aim. Now, I thought that the fix would be give him a couple more in the clip. Give him a couple little more pumpkins in that clip. 3, I was like, nah, boom, boom, pff, boom, boom. Pff. That's it. Nah, I'm going to die. But now, forget it. Forget about it. Hit him with the pumpkin bomb one time. I'm taking your legs. Dude, but you shot that behind me. Bro, you died. You dead. Dude, you threw it behind you. Bro, you dead. That's it. Bro, you in spawn. Bro, you dead. Forget
legacy that the character is still either going to still be horrible or broken. There's in between. Hey man, look, all I gotta say is when I was playing ranked, I didn't get into like high. I got the diamond one at one. Bro, like all I gotta say is like I started going against a bunch of Dom Tank Mahiru meta. Then you got GM, bro, and then Zaku Team Melee. Bro, that comp right there was actually disgusting, especially on choke points. Because one, you got 2 splash damage characters just lobbing explosives at you. So now you can't you get tanked for a lot of damage going through the choke point. And he also got the GM with the nasty heals. And he has so much shields when he has his shield up. And he does like what 200, 250 a pop per shot with his pistol. And that shield bastard is something else. That meta over there goes crazy. I just gotta say.
Nah, it's still gonna be at least for me. 'Cause I'm not a competitive player. Again,
Proximity detonation.
Proximity detonation. Yeah, he was talking about that earlier.
Yeah.
Legacy.
It's proximity detonation. It's not the blast radiator. It's just the detonation. So basically, it's now has a better chance to hit the target. And target now. So yeah, that's how it
It's like a
work.
water balloon. It's like a water balloon. You're gonna get hit. You're gonna get splashed one way or another. But other than that, before we get out of top, we got to take it back to the really important stuff. Gun Tank Go Brr.
Gun Tank
It's gonna be a Gun Tank session, people. The Pikachu of Gundam Evolution. Gun Tank is coming. He's always been there. The Japanese showed you that Gun Tank can be ran meta, non-meta, whatever, and they can still clap some heads. But Gun Tank is gonna be even more fun because non-aimers, the ones that don't go to Kovacs, can still do way more stuff with Gun Tank now.
I was already on that Gun Tank change. Don't do nothing though.
Bro, is it you on another
we don't
level?
know.
He's on another
We don't
level,
know, man.
bro.
We don't know, man. We don't know. We haven't played it yet. We gotta play the patch before we get our. We have these ideas going in. We gotta test it out first before we actually make our takes. Let's try it out.
I'm calling it, man. Oh, by the way, we're all talking about these patch notes, but the real big thing about this release is that now console players will get to experience the amazing sessions that we have been going through. So I'm hoping that with the console release, we get a lot of big breaks. No, not big breaks, but big updates to fix the game. Because we wouldn't want our console brethren to get the same experience. All right, we've gone through it. We want you to have a good time. So and for that, my wife decided to get me a PlayStation 5. So I'll be getting that cutting soon so I can go help you guys out down there. Right, you gotta see my Gun Tank Go Brr and a fucking and all that. Now that's one thing. I don't know how that's gonna work. Because I tried controller on PC. Of course, PC it does not have aim assist. So even if you have a controller, it does not give you aim assist. I would love to see how it feels to have aim assist and how people are gonna do the boost. I don't know, bro. I feel my carpal tunnel activating just thinking about it.
Amen. And we have pressure coming here with the first time chat. Any changes to Unicorn? There are no changes to patch, unfortunately.
He's still the absolute unit he is.
Yeah, he is the DPS. He's the DPS that has support passives.
Metis got hit. I will say. Console players are gonna love Barbatos and Gun Tank. Oh yeah.
Barbados got nerfed too. They decreased his long sword damage from 800 to 400.
Dude, Barbatos, every single time a major release comes out, he gets nerfed and nerfed and nerfed. Please, at least give me 2 weeks. Give them CNT Barbatos. Give console CNT Barbatos. Give him that version, okay? I want to see people cry on YouTube. I want compilations made for that. Because that character was broken.
Just leave Sazabi alone. He's beautiful as he is. He got buffed. He's getting more glowed up. What do you mean?
You're not noticing that Legacy hasn't said a word yet about Sazabi? Because he knows he got that auntie booty now. He got that junk in the trunk patch now. What the hell? All the Sazabi mains are eating lovely now after this patch.
Jump truck.
Need buff, please. Dude, does Granddaddy need a buff though? I feel like that all needs to be changed. I feel like he needs a new ult.
Are we talking about RX-78?
Yeah, I don't like the napalm thing. I don't like that.
I think the super napalm is fine itself. I just think like it's just so easy to destroy. But I think it's also balanced because it's more used for zoning. It's not used for secure kills. It's more of a zoning ability. So either forces people out of the radius, or you're trying to force people or trying to like pin people into a corner and secure that kill. It's more like a distraction and for zoning. So similar to how we have an Apex Legends used for zoning as well, like Bangalore Ultimate and stuff like that. So I think,
that Bangalore thing it's way more effective than this thing. Like all you gotta do is have a guy like Tism on your team. Oh, here it comes. Da. Okay, continue. That's all.
Tism will just flick onto it and just track it all the way to the. I don't think I've seen a successful. No, there was one successful super napalm I think yesterday, and that Tism didn't get. It was just one. It was when Bitey was playing Arc 78 on Lunarcom, right?
What was that?
Wasn't it Bitey playing RX-78 on Lunar Station yesterday, and he got one off against Tism? Cause
Mm,
I know Tism missed one.
man, the only time I've seen Bitey off of regular characters when he picked up that turn A.
Bro, that turn A clutch to take him to Lunar Calm at the end, literally a minuscule point, like 0.1 seconds from losing the game. Bitey touches sight, gets the overhead throw. I forgot on who, and just saves the whole match.
Yeah, can we talk about that legacy? Cause yo, legacy, y'all thought y'all were done at that moment, but man, even with the transitions between streams, bro, we saw that clearly. Homie walked in there, said, and let me give you a hug. Bastard. And just threw up in the air, and then the time ended. I was like, yo, how high up is the zone where it stops the timer? I was like, oh no, he's up in the air. It would just keep going. Right down. He didn't even have time to come back down. That was disrespectful. Yeah, I thought the Fusion Blackie turn A session was crazy, but that one that had to be play the event.
For sure, for sure. Oh. While the grand finals may have not seen with the 3-0 being thrown out, it was actually a really close series. Like both teams fighting it out to like just win it all out.
Man, you know, I think this is a good transition into your legacy. You want me to tell them what you told me?
Oh, we talking about the prophetic mouth coming out?
Yeah,
That
Nostradamus over here. Plato. Legacy. Say hi to the chat. Do you want me to you want me to tell you how disrespectful Legacy is?
Not just disrespectful, the fact that it actually came true.
He keeps calling me little bro. I appreciate that though. I appreciate that, but I'm like your dad at this point. Listen, bro.
You gotta start with Pilot Showdown though. You gotta start with Pilot Showdown.
You understand that when somebody goes to an event and says, "Yo, I'm gonna win it," that's aspiration, right? Everybody wants to win an event. Mm-hmm. Them winning said event is not even a coincidence. I'm like, damn. He did it. Coming back for the next event. Clear. Not one single loss. Not one single loss. We end day one. This man DMs me at the end of the night when we're doing all the tallying and says, tomorrow we are going 2-0. The other team will be going 2-1. No, I think it was like two. Was it 2-1?
Yeah. So basically, you said that they were gonna beat Bork 2-0. Then Bork's gonna go down and win 2-1 against Powerpuff.
And then we're gonna come back and beat them
3-0.
Bro, I fucking lost it, and nobody knew why I was overreacting, bro. At the end of it, I like he did it. Holy shit, man! He freaking called it. He was like, what y'all talking? What you talking about? I was like, bro, you have no idea what I'm going to Yo, I'm going to send you something. Bork threw. Bork had to throw. But that means that the other team also did it. I'm like, no, this can't be a coincidence at this point. My man.
He predicted that Bork was going to win 2-1, bro.
That's what killed me. When he told me how Bork was going to end, he could have told me 2-0. But it was the exact. I'm like, no. Bro, who does that and who goes through that not feeling some type of way after that? Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to start putting up money, okay? I'm going to start putting up money, but he better start telling me what's going to happen because I'm going to start betting on my own events. I'm going to go out. I'm going to leave. I'm going to let Lux take care of everything. I'm going to leave, and I'm going to see what's going to happen. At least tell me who's going to win the Super Bowl this year, bro. Just call it. Like, I watched the vibes. I saw it, bro. Dude, it was crazy, though, because when you told me that, I was like, holy shit, man. It's a different mentality, man. Different mentality. And a lot of teams are noticing that now. A lot of teams are noticing that Legacy is scrimming with them, but he's not really scrimming. He's just recording the whole time.
No, but sunglasses, bro. You said every top player could have made that score position. You don't understand. Powerpuff Girls dominated map 1, and then map 2, Powerpuff Girls came out strong. Bork just turned it around last second. That's what you don't understand.
He says that because he's from Bork.
True.
That's what I'm saying.
True.
Y'all know y'all was shitting bricks, bro, on that map. Y'all know y'all was shitting bricks on that map. Bro, I'm telling you. Like, y'all thought, like, I was like, Biden got this one, but when Powerpuff came back, it's like, nah. Bro, and that's the crazy thing about it, man. Powerpuff Girls, Gundam Unicorn, they're Gundam Unicorn and Powerpuff Girls, they're literally one whole team. They're called Team Omni. They're from Battlefield, guys. They came in here without doing nothing. You saw how great they did on the second event. So they just have two divided, like they just have two separate teams, but they don't ever cross unless they need to. And IQ, Team IQ, another team that came in new. They're another Battlefield team. Like, am I gonna have to go to Battlefield and start like scouting?
Hey, y'all over there, y'all on the battle? Yeah, we haven't turned solution. Money? Yeah. It's come through and sign up, bro. We got you.
Bro, I'm gonna go in there. I'm like, yo, guys, let's get in this jet real quick. Let me speak to you the word of GENL, and just go from there. But honestly, man, even the new team that came in, we had 4 new teams in the last event. We have 5 returning teams from other events, which was amazing turnout. Some teams didn't come back. I don't know if they will, but hey, we're gonna be here regardless. So anybody who wants to come by, just understand the importance of these events towards the next couple of events. Because if you stop coming to the events and you lose your spot, then you get dropped down to the Academy League, and you're not gonna want to be in the Academy League, especially if you were here before. So make sure you follow through. You finish off strong with the Breakout Series. Get yourself into the top 8. And even if you can't make the top 8, don't give up. There's a lot of new players coming by, okay? A lot of new players coming by that are going to put in the work and get good. Speaking of which, actually, CyberRank, I actually wanted to speak to you. So when you get the chance, can you go to the Discord and send me a DM? I actually want to talk to you after this. Bro, you're gonna tell me no sunglasses. We knew we weren't gonna be vacuums, bro. You're gonna tell me that with Bitey on your team, with JP on your team. You're gonna tell me that I knew y'all weren't gonna beat them. Those dudes are one of the most competitive dudes I know. Ain't no way they're gonna accept defeat.
Bro, I'm not even gonna lie, Craze. I went into their VODs. Everyone was saying that, bro. Look, bro. I went to their VOD, Craze. He's not lying. He's not lying, Craze. I went to their VODs, bro. I was curious to see what their mindset was throughout the whole entire tournament, man.
How was your goal to get second place, though? Bro, how was that even a... Yo, I'm taking that clip right there, and I'm sending that to somebody I know, and be like, yo, look at what your dude is trying to come up over here. Talking about he won in second place. What kind of mentality is it? But if Bitey comes in right now, he's going to go ape shit on me. Because you know the probabilities. I'm like, fuck that shit. If y'all don't want first place, that's wild, bro. So tell me, when y'all go to the Showdown, say, for example, the Showdown happens, and they let everybody in. And Team Sucky Vacuums goes in. Are you telling me y'all were aiming for second place? That's wild. Nah, Legacy, don't chime in over here, bro. That is that illegal flex. Illegal flex. Flag of the play. Have us hadn't played the game in a month and a half. This is the best of Bitey's team didn't play the game. Yo, I know JP had the manga. He was sick. I get it, and he was still trying to eat Thanksgiving turkey. I know he was sick, and his account got locked out. All that effort, and y'all go for second place? Nah, I was there when JP was trying to make his new account. In the middle of the tournament.
Yo, Craze DMs, bro. DMs, my guy.
DMs, bro.
Yeah.
Don't tell me that. No, but honestly, I would say is, you know what? Go ahead and go real quick. You take over, man, because that broke my heart. That absolutely broke my heart.
Sag. Pepe said. Yo, so basically, y'all I had a mess of a day that first day. I feel that, man. Now, so really quickly, just gonna go back through short little recap of the first three events in the Breakout Series. We'll also be having a recap video coming in around mid-time December, so I hope you guys look out for that. But just to give you a little breakdown of our first three events, we have the top four teams from Gundam Pilot Showdown. They faced off each other. We had Team Sucky Vacuums against Tekka 02. They won 3-0. We also had Inarizaki on the other side of the bracket go Bort Gundam. They also had another 3-0 on that side. The grand final was a barn burner. It was closer than it looked. We had a 3-1 finish with Team Sucky Vacuums taking the inaugural crown against Inarizaki 3-1. Going to Halloween Havoc, it was another barn burner event. Top four teams from that one was Bozos, Gundam Unicorn, and Powerpuff Girls, and Inarizaki. We had Inarizaki against Powerpuff Girls. Very close match. Very good match as well. Inarizaki took the close dub, but it almost went the other way because we had two times Batty and Casino making the big play to take high ground on Mountain R&D Lab and secure the site. It literally came down to the wire with Inarizaki making a last-second push to take back site control and win the match. It was 99% to 99%. That's how close the end was. Next, we had Inarizaki versus Gundam Unicorn. Gundam Unicorn beat Inarizaki 2-0. It was a good match, but it showed that Gundam Unicorn had the team synergy and experience to take that dub. I'm pretty sure Gundam Unicorn was also friends with each other in real life. They've been playing Battlefield together for a long time. They had that team cohesion, and it really showed. In the grand final, we have Bozos versus Gundam Unicorn, with Bozos taking a 3-1 victory, becoming our second champion and the champion of Halloween Havoc. Man. And in our most recent matches, Gundam's Grace, the top four teams, Team Sucky Vacuums, Bort Gundam, Powerpuff Girls, IQ. Bro, I'm trying to tell you, these Battlefield teams are taking over Gundam Evolution, y'all. We can't let them do this. Where are our sole Gundam Evolution players at, dog?
At least COD, man. Let it be COD, not Battlefield.
Yeah, man. Like, we have Powerpuff Girls both and beating IQ 2-1 in a very close match to take leaving IQ in fourth place. Both Battlefield teams, guys. Come on. Then we got in the losers finals, not the losers finals, the lower finals. We had Bort Gundam making a reverse sweep, a comeback against Powerpuff Girls, winning 2-1 to qualify them for the grand finals, where we have Team Sucky Vacuums eventually taking the 3-0 win, becoming our first two-time champion in Gundam Evolution.
Those vampires sucky, man. I'm telling you. Yo, no, but I gotta say, man, throughout, I told you guys, we had three events. I did the first event. It wasn't I did the format just because I told you it was for information that we needed for Bandai. It was open on every level. But I promise you that the second event, if we got control of it, we're going to show you how good we can take this. And since then, we've gone off and done it. I will say we did an amazing job, which I'm absolutely proud of. And a lot of you guys, I'm super happy you guys have been enjoying it because I've been enjoying watching you guys go at it, bro. I can't wait for spectator mode, because this way I can have a better view of when Tism is doing his crazy shit and I can call aimbot on him, okay? So I can see what the hell does Legacy do, because Legacy never shares his screen. And I want to know what the hell is so good about Carl Sagan. All I have is that so far in our events, all we got is a catchphrase. Carl Sagan! With the spin to win. Zaku 2 melee. Now, I really want to see everybody what they're doing. So, the next event, sign up early, please. Don't scare me. Don't wait till the last day. I hate when y'all do that. First of all, I hate when y'all do that. Y'all wait till the last day to do it. I'm like, I'm about to cancel this today. I told Lux, I'm gonna cancel this today. Like, no, the whole roster went in there.
Bro, can we get off this North American tradition of signing up for things late, please?
Yeah. Also, by the way, midnight in about 2 hours.
2 hours.
2 hours. I want y'all to do a public service right now. I want you to go to every single one of our servers. There's only 2 servers anyway. Even on Reddit, if you prefer that. Tell everybody and spam it. You can tell them I said to do this. Come back to NA, please. Leave the Japanese servers before they keep mass reporting you and getting you banned. Leave their shit alone. Leave their shit. They don't like us. They don't like us. They don't want us over there. So please bring everybody back, because if we want activity in the NA server, we need to have NA people in there. So we can't have NA if we are going to JP. We're not going to JA. So please just bring it back. And I'm telling you, we're gonna do this right next time, okay? Please, if you don't trust them, trust our process. Let's do it the right way. Come back to NA. Come back home, my guy. And then maybe through this, and this is one of my future goals is, I'm hoping that with what we're doing here for NA and EU, somebody in EU will take the initiative of kickstarting something out there as well. Because if and when, with God willing, in the future, the NA scene flourishes, we will make the move of every tournament that's being held in EU will be the region in GENL. I want to get to the point, and this is my original goal. I want a NA region, EU region, leagues running. The same thing we do in NA, I want it also for EU. I want to convince GEVO Esports to give us a world championship. I am grinding to get that World Cup in there for you guys, and you have no idea. The GNL is specifically tailored to give us that. Japan thinks they're good. Well, I hope there's somebody in here from JP, because we got way better people out here. Y'all just mad because, we're in there trying to clap some cheeks. All right? Say what you want. But I like my healthy competition. I know all my players in here, they're all killers. They can take any of y'all down now. So, eventually, I want the EU region, NA region, and JP region with the triple GP and stuff out there. I want them to send us the 4 best players they have in their region. I want EU to send us the 4 best players, and I want NA to send us to also submit the 4 best teams. And if we can't get EU done, then EU is our domain. We take care of EU. We got your backs. So until we get those regions done, NA and EU will always play together in my leagues. So from this point on, if we can get a world championship against Japan with an NA EU roster, fuck out of here! They can't handle us. I'm telling you right now, they can't handle us. Yo, my kids heard that shit outside. They're like, Daddy! Bro, I'm telling you, man. This is what I'm aiming for. I want to get not only do we want to get the GENL to collaborate with the Showdown. I'll give you a little detail about that later at another time. But throughout the whole year, I want to be able to have a LAN, not an E-Series event. I'm talking about a LAN event. If Pokemon Unite could do it, we can do it. A LAN event, some part of the world where everybody can access. London, New York, Orlando, somewhere that everybody can get access to. A major LAN event are the West versus the East for the title of best Gundam Evolution team. And then you can give them the $100,000 prize. That's what I want you. That's what I have envisioned for all you guys. VCY dodged my game 6 times today, bro. Bro, I'm telling you. VCY don't want to hear the smoke right now, bro. He don't want the smoke. You know what we did? I'm just waiting for him to say something. Cause Twitter wild, and I'm all about the wild wild west. I'll throw what I got down in there. Yeah, like I said before, Legacy is all based on if you guys have the platform, you guys have what you guys need to do it. It's all a matter of getting that region to do it. But you guys need people out there that are willing to do that initiative. If we did it for NA, then there's got to be somebody out in EU that's willing to do it as well. We would love to uptake it. We would love to build a team and maybe get some people out there. But it's just a matter of like we get the platform. If it's possible, we'll make it work. But we got to see the players. I think there's like 2 EU servers out there. I think it's Italy and the French servers. So let's see what happens, man. It's all a matter of time. I'm not impatient. Got all the time in the world, man. I got work to do. Lux got shit to do. We got all the time in the world, man. Let's see what we can do for you guys.
Yeah, I think that's gonna do it for Link Up, man. It's been an hour and a half. It actually went a lot longer than I thought we were planning for it to go. We were hoping to have our opening episode be like 30 to 45 minutes. We done busted that with a hour and a half stream, man.
But you know what? When you just said, yo, link up right now, and I looked at the chat, that's exactly what we ended up doing today. This is a link up between everybody in the Gundam community. We had a good time. I enjoy having everybody out there in the chat participating, you know, speaking their minds, chilling, just joking around. Like that major joke that, you know, the E-Boy made, you know, sunglasses about them only going for second place. That's a ha-ha joke right there. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a ha-ha. I'm never going to believe that. JP, I swear, if I find out this is true, I'm going right across. You're not that far from me. I go pee on your lawn. Don't tempt me.
Hey, yo.
But yeah, guys, thank you much for joining us today. This is my guy Lux, the guy behind the camera, the master plan.
Yes, sir.
I'm your boy Craze. I have all the love for my community. I want Gundam to prosper just like everybody else on my team. We want this to become the best it can be. Don't give up on us. Don't give up on the game. Let's not badmouth each other. Let's keep it kosher. NAEU, we're one. We're not separate regions. We are one in general. We're one single family. I will continue to fight for you guys as much as I can. If you guys want to say something, until you guys get what you want later on, we are here to voice your opinions, okay? Like our platform is your platform, all right?
And we'll hopefully be back next week. Hopefully same time. And yeah, thank you guys for coming out. We appreciate you guys coming through.
See ya.
Peace.